Test. Ah, there we go. Right, okay. Hello there, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry. I have no idea why my microphone settings decided to just go away, but apparently they decided to just have a mind of their own and disappear. Also, apologies for the interruption at the beginning. I believe that might be due to the YouTube track copywriting against that music, which is weird because I've never had that before, but there we go. Okay. Let's just... we've actually got the players we're in Game Ranger, we've got the lobby all sorted, so we're actually good to go. And I will go into display mode in a second. But yeah, it looks like we're back. Thank God for that. Got ourselves a round 1 match today. We have Mr. CyanSpider against Fargo. So let's see what happens. I imagine it will go Fargo's way, but we shall see. You never know. Has CyanSpider done a lot of training in the last year or so? He's been a little bit unlucky, bless him. In the 2020 World Series, he actually drew DK Crazy in round 1. And this year he's drawn Fargo in round 1. So he seems to have a thing about playing experts. But what can you do? Luck of the draw, I suppose. Hope you're all doing well anyway, whilst I'm just waiting for the game to start. Looks like Fargo's briefly gone off, so hello to everyone. Let's see who is in the chat. Sadar, hello to you. Machiavelli, how's it going, man? Alright, George. Millie. Oarsman, hello. Hearts Chili, hi. Vidas, who's just popped into the stream, as you do. So Benny, hello. Ruben and Hart, hello. And Doosh, good to see you, mate. Hope you're doing well. Come here to support his bro. That's sweet. Okay, yeah, we're just waiting on Fargo. Actually, let's just message him quickly. Hopefully he'll see that ping up. And then we should be good to go. It looks like he's responding, actually. Okay, yeah, he is here. Alright, we're ready to go. There it is. Alright, let's get you guys into game mode, shall we? Alright, we'll finally get going. Sorry for the initial delay there. I was having a little bit of a panic there. Obviously, 2 quick things coming up at once. First, I had a little panic about the stream going offline, which I think was some weird copyright related. Doesn't tell you what was being copyrighted, it just tells you there's some sort of copyright thing. No idea what it is. And then the mic issue, which luckily was actually quite easy to fix in the end. If anyone is around to be able to confirm that you can hear me, that would be fantastic. I'm pretty sure it's all working now, but yeah, if someone could confirm for me, I'd appreciate it. Obviously, you won't get this instruction for at least another minute, so yeah. Okay. Right, we are in. We have our players. Fargo has, as predicted, gone blue, and CyanSpider is choosing Cyan. Unsurprisingly, the question is... yeah, I'm going to ask Fargo to choose a different colour on this occasion. Just because blue and cyan isn't the greatest clash, especially on a snowy map, it's not the best clash, so I'm just going to ask him if he can change his colour. Normally he'd go blue. And obviously CyanSpider's got to be cyan. But yeah, maybe they won't choose. I don't know, let's see. Guys, if anyone's actually having any issue, just let me know. I'm hoping you can actually hear me now, so yeah, should be alright, should be good. We should be in for a set at last, despite the short delay, so apologies for that. Question is, what map will CyanSpider go with first? Okay, Classic TD. Which I haven't actually seen too much in this tournament. I actually don't think I've seen it. So that's pretty nice. It tells you a lot when you're getting excited about seeing TD, right? Oh dear. Yeah, like I said, guys, just let me know. Sound is perfect, by the way. Oh, fantastic. Thank you very much, Archjelly, for confirming that. And Dudouche and Millie, thank you, thank you, thank you. Much appreciated. All right, we're on board. Thank God for that. All right, we are seeing CyanSpider saying his Ultra Instinct will switch on. This is what we all want to hear. Thank you as well, Ruben, for confirming. Much appreciated. All right, we're in business. Thank God for that. Guys, now my next request is if you find... Actually, I think we'll be okay on this map, but if in the snowy maps you find cyan and blue... I mean, to be honest with you, I think both players are going to be a little bit stubborn on that one. And yeah, but if you do have a significant issue, if someone's colourblind, for example, or whatever, which does happen, just let me know and I'll guilt trip one of the players into changing colours. Alright, we should be good to go. Sounds like everything's working in stream now, so that's good. Like I said, I'll have to look into the issue with the copywriting and topping off. Unsurprisingly, Fargo's his usual, no, don't bother with the old in and out. Alright, yep. We'll get a bit of coinies there from me. Seems appropriate with Fargo in. I'm sure he'd appreciate that. Fargo being extra generous. Xscale says slow too, like a turtle. Xscale, are you going to put up with that? Are you? Or is it true? Ah. CyanSpider being very nice. Big love for that. Alright. It was a nice try from CyanSpider. But no, Fargo is not going to go easy. And we have match number 1. In the south, we have CyanSpider as Vanilla China in his cyan. And in the north, we have Fargo playing in the blue as the infantry. So let's dial that in quickly. Fargo is infantry and CyanSpider is normal China. Alright. I expect dual supply opener from both. We're going to see something quirky here. Oh, very nice. Not very often you see that. So Fargo thinking, don't really need the mini gunner upgrade. It's going to do some waypoint scouting. And in addition to that, he's also gone for the frenzy, which is a bit weird. But yeah, it does allow him some scouting. And he'll have already spotted this. And the question is, should CyanSpider have then reacted to that by doing something? It's a bit difficult because when your opponent's already detected what's going on, a bit awkward. I'm also probably not the best option to go for this forward supply. Fargo obviously will have spotted that, and sure enough, he is responding by building a forward racks himself. I think it is slightly... I mean, it can be done. Normal China on this map, you can sort of... I think you should relatively easily be able to stop any outposts getting into your base. And if you do that, you can then get some MiGs up in the background. I suspect that's what we'll see Fargo do in the match after this. But very quickly, CyanSpider is going to be reduced to just single economy. Although, we might see a reaction here. Yep, that's very nice. Will he get the crush in? No, just misses it. That's unlucky. Dragon Tank should come in now and take care of everything though. So this is a nice start. Hello there, Google. Millie, that's actually a very, very good point. It could well be that. And maybe YouTube or whatever's only just realised. So yeah, fair point. I'll look into that actually. That's a valid point. Okay. First flame we're going down. First outpost is already out. Fairly well filled. And I think already, CyanSpider's going to be a bit of trouble here. Because I don't think he's going to be able to stop this. Now we have a second dragon coming up. But without any tank hunters. Yeah, there's too much here surely. Gets the flame in. No. Now the flame is going to come in, probably wipe this out, and in the background, CyanSpider is lacking, so I think this is going to be a fast 1-0 here. But never say never. You never know. But I am feeling it's looking pretty grim here for old CyanSpider. I think, fun fact actually, I believe this was Millard's first ever... So when he streamed CyanSpider last year in the World Series, I believe that was his first ever 0-hour stream, and that's what sort of, well, that's at least how he sort of became more known to the community. I think, is that fair to say, Millie? Obviously, you were playing 0-hour before then. Anyway, got another outpost coming on the left, and yeah, at this point, CyanSpider just trying to live. Anything, I mean, we won't even be able to produce anything out of here soon enough. He's about to be driven down to no economy at all. Fargo expanding just in case he does have some sneaky flamer lying around somewhere. Probably see a dragon from here. See the money go down to 575, yep, so that'll be a flamer. But how quickly will Fargo spot this? He is trying to sell up. Maybe that extra bit of cash will just allow him to get a racks up here. But Fargo has spotted it. So that's going to go down then, and it's only a matter of time until he finds the war factory, and then I imagine he'll shut that down before this comes in. And yeah, sure enough, looks like Fargo's covered off all the angles, building up just here, and it all comes down to this one flamer. But I'm pretty sure this outpost will do the business before the flamer can do anything. And also it's being intercepted by Fargo anyway. So yeah, this is 1-0 to Fargo. Cyan is doing his best, just staying as long as possible, make absolutely sure. But yeah, this will be the GG. There it is, GG. Okay, oh, I've accidentally given Cyan the win. Being optimistic.
You have been defeated.
Oh, and I forgot to exit. What a noob. Alright, 1-0 to Fargo. And let's see what CyanSpider does in the reverse here. Actually, Fargo managed to get to 3-star at the end there. That was a pretty good achievement. Nicely done. Fardin, hello. Google over I said hi to, but hi anyway. Ruben says, Thor, Surrey Games, nice ones. Yep, I actually need to catch up on that myself. I will not spoil it. But that was his round 2 match, which he very suddenly squeezed in there last night, up against Antrip. Let's go Observer again. And this time we're going to have Infantry China. Alright. Yeah, Millie, I think you might have been right on that one, bud. I think there is a good chance. I did always wonder if it was just a matter of time until that one came in. So yeah, alright, maybe I'll just need to change that now. Fun times in the world of streaming, having to come up with your own images and stuff. But actually, that's a good point. If anyone fancies doing a bit of a half for me, because I think chances are it probably is that. Yeah, if anyone fancies, like, you know, drawing their own version of Zapdos for me, I'd be eternally grateful. Might even pay for it, if you're lucky. Nah, not if you're lucky. If you happen to be really good at art and do a good job, I would probably just pay you anyway. Anyway, match number 2. And we have CyanSpider this time in the north, playing as the Infantry General. And in the south we have Fargo, and he is playing as Vanilla China. So let's see what he does differently. I suspect he'll go for safer supplies, but I could be wrong. Let's see. Looks like I am wrong. Am I? Okay, so an interesting one. Fargo doesn't actually go for the dozer trick, the old landmine trick. I think he's probably one of the only experts left that doesn't. I'm pretty sure everyone else does. Yeah, there you go. I can officially give Fargo a tip. Fargo, click L and click somewhere. So much better. It's about the only time I'll probably... Ah, okay, so, right, we're going to have a Licks from CyanSpider. Question is Fargo's build order going to anticipate that? Because right now, I'll tell you what, if he gets his Licks in quickly enough, there is a chance here for CyanSpider. He might actually take this game. Okay, Baloney. Hello, hello. Hope you're doing well. Alright, we see an airfield from Fargo. That's interesting. I suppose if he can get... Wait, is this going to be a Licks? And... Oh, hello. Okay. This might be a Licks from Fargo and also the War Factory, so... Interesting builder. He's got the economy potential to do it. We also see CyanSpider now ever so slightly getting his build order wrong, maybe? I mean, has he already built... I think he's already built the Licks here, I think. Yeah, he must have done. He must have done. Because this was quite late. So yeah, he must have definitely built the Licks by now. And a cheeky little front bunker, just in case. I'm not sure I'd bother with that. I'm not sure I would bother. But he has got the money here. He's got the full Licks and he's got the money already. So yeah, I suppose it's not, you know, causes no harm. Now, if this goes in right now, will Fargo be able to defend it? is the question. Also, he wants to just fly across the map here as quickly as possible. There's no point dilly-dallying and going side to side. It's kind of a waste of time. Actually, this dragon should probably get shut down. This dozer will be the first thing to detect. And we don't have a gap right now, so it will come in. Dozer will go down. Question is, the next building, I mean, the next unit will almost certainly be a gap, but I mean, is it going to be in time? I don't think it is. Ooh, CyanSpider, don't get too close. Will it be a gap? It will be a gap, but it will just get shut down straight away. So, will CyanSpider do this? As long as he micros his licks correctly and around these units, he should be fine. He is going to engage them. Okay, that's fine. You can get away with that. Meanwhile, we see a base trade here from Fargo. And really, it's just going to be who can kill the other person's base fast. We already see a scaffold placed from CyanSpider. Very nice. Is he going to do it? Will CyanSpider? He's actually placed another scaffold there. I think he's going to do this, you know. There's nothing that can really stop this. I mean, yeah, he's losing his base, but I think CyanSpider might have done this. I think he might actually take his first gang. Although, the Licks is wounded, so actually, if Fargo now uses his own Licks defensively against this Licks, I think he will actually win this instead. And yeah, I think that's exactly what he's planning on doing. In fact, he's going to use the Licks to tidy these up. Oh, this is going to be close, guys. He's got his last scaffold here. Now this Licks can come in. And actually, this Licks could end up just being the saviour. And as long as he micros it correctly, because the minigun is in there, it's going to have a distinct advantage. But yeah, who's going to win it first? I think Fargo's spotted this. Yeah, this is it. This is the last building. Unlucky. Nice effort there by CyanSpider. Very nice effort. And there it is. Unlucky. Good effort. Nearly got it. I think had he been ever so slightly quicker in with the Licks, I think he'd have had that game. Let's have a quick chat on the check on the chat in just a second. I'll say that in a second. Alright, let's have a look at the chat. Oh, okay, so AK Bologna did have a cheeky little side bet there. So if he got one game, and he nearly did there, oh, he'd have owed AK 20 small. That would have been nice. But it wasn't meant to be. It wasn't meant to be. Hello there, Ali. Mr. Magical. Hope you're doing well. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, yeah, got to say that one. And I think this is going to be the choice for Fargo. He's going to go for Desolated District. That's very nice. Anyway, we are now 2-0 Fargo. And let's get into game number 3. Let's see what we end up with. This is a nice matchup. Okay, this will be good to watch. So in the bottom left-hand corner, we have CyanSpider, and he is playing as the China Tank General. And in the top left, we have Fargo in his blue steel, and he is playing as GLA. So let's get that in quickly. I keep doing that. Let's go there. Let's go. CyanSpider is playing as the tank, and Fargo as the GLA. Alright. I suspect Fargo might open up with triple supply. He does normally like doing that. And CyanSpider with an early rack. Is that going to be an oil grab? Is he going to try and go for a bit of an eco boom here? Let's see. Or is this going to be something insanely quirky? Because that would be interesting. We see what's now going to be a fairly late forward supply. And therefore, if he does actually manage to get a truck rush, I probably will be too late to actually get any crushes in. We also see an early terrorist here. From Fargo, that should deal with, should protect these. It's very nice. Okay, no, we see a forward war factory. So right now, yeah, just a fairly early war factory. Interesting build order from CyanSpider. Probably would have liked to have seen the dual supply go up before his first war factory. However, this should be relatively quick. And now we're going to see the second supply and maybe even a third supply. Is this a sort of half-size build then? Well, it kind of isn't, because he's also going for the oils. He's just going for a bit of everything here. And Fargo, if he's paying attention here, yep, he will spot that. So he now knows that he's going for the oil grab. So I'm pretty sure a technical is just going to go to both supply oil derricks here. So not the best start. We'll see a GAT come forward here. Nicely boxed off here, so the GAT might not do too much. And now that's a Terror Tech. Fargo bypassing or foregoing the opportunity to go for the tech upgrade. I think that's fair enough against the Tank General. It's not really needed. And yep, here's a technical going to the bottom right. And maybe this technical here to the top left first, and then it will go down and deploy the Terratech, so to speak. That's what I'm expecting to see. Yep, there comes the deny. This is the Terratech. He's just going to crush it. And the technical here guns down the rear guard. So straight away a big loss there for CyanSpider. It is a massive risk. I mean, you can get away with it if you go completely undetected, but yeah, obviously as soon as it was spotted by Fargo, that's it. You're not getting those oils. And this one's covered up by the tunnel. See harassment on the truck here. We're going to see supply, offset supply go down here. That terrorist should deal with it, and it does. Very nice. Both his dozers camp fairly close together over here. Second wall factory now going down, but I would probably recommend cancelling that and then going for here instead. This dozer is going to do something quirky by the looks of it. This terrorist just waiting to get in the right moment. It's going to take 2 trucks for the price of 1. That's very nice. And now will he take some scrap? I think he will, because there's no mines. And CyanSpider is in a world of pain here. Chances are that will get vetted up, but yeah, this is already pretty devastating. Not very often you see a vet 0 fully scrapped technical, actually. But yeah, very annoying. No economy right now. CyanSpider is actually completely broken. He needs to stop that. Actually, I say that. He's still got these here, but... Oh, he is actually going to trap the Super Tech here. That's nice. He is permanently positioned there now. We see a GAT come in here, but that's going to get shut down by a Scorpion. Those are just hiding here. That's kind of a nice hiding position. Yeah, this technical can't do anything. As soon as a unit moves in, that's it. It's down. This Dragon's probably going to take this tunnel out. That's nice. Can Fargo pop out in time? Not a Fargo pop, but can he? Don't think he will. Hello there, Nick Pine. Hope you're good. And hello, Mr. Call Me Sam. Alright, he does pop out, but he isn't going to take it down. Scorpion will finish this off. Yep, it will get the scrap, but it doesn't really need it right now. It's only useful when you've got Scorpion rockets. Fargo actually getting a nice position up here. Dragon tank now going over there to deal with it. Okay. He has, like I say, still got an economy. He should definitely rebuild his trucks here. The mines in the gap might slow that down, though. Okay, now we see this dozer go down, and a nice pop here from Fargo. This should just about stop this Dragon tank from flaming this down, and it does. Will he take both scrap piles? We only see the one taken so far. He's actually going for a Rax here, probably because that's all he could afford. And a third supply from Fargo now. Yeah, GAT's going to engage. It's a Super Tech, so that's just going to go down straight away. Only losing the one RPG there. And yep. Oh, that's unfortunate. Even this went and recovered itself. If he got a quick TNT, that could have been nice. No, okay. And yeah, this is the point now where CyanSpider, he has actually got dual economy, but Fargo has got a pretty significant surround on him here. And yeah, looking pretty bad. Not looking in the best shape. This is now going to go down to the Super Tech, and that now is a very powerful, fully scrapped, fully heroic Super Tech. Going to be very, very tricky. Nick Pine saying he'd like to beat Fargo for $25. I think that would be quite tough. I know you beat Apoca the other night, but let's not get too far ahead of ourselves here, Nick Pine. Yeah, definitely Fargo's looking to shut this game down pretty quickly here. In general, he is playing super well at the minute. Actually, he's playing some pretty good 0 hour, winning quite a few challenges recently, and some clan wars and some 1v1. So yeah, Fargo's going to be, as this tournament progresses, he's definitely going to be a force to be reckoned with, I think. He's got his Scorpion rockets in now, obviously has full map control. This is the only place where CyanSpider is existing, and yep, right now he's just getting slowly cleared out of his main base. That's very nice. This scout will probably go down now, and it is the beginning of the end. Some red guard just casually roaming around. I wonder if he'll actually go for the capture. That would be quite fun. Okay. Going down here. Latency jumped a tiny bit there, but generally it's been fine. Fargo now just realising what's going on and saying, hey, what's going on? I'm not having any of that. How dare you? And he deals with it. There's the colon, there's the smile, and there's the GG, and there is the 3-0. Alright. That is a 3-0 lead for Fargo. Let's go observer. Actually, Fargo's too quick for me. He's always in there fast. Right, we now know we're going to have the reverse of CyanSpider all this time, play as the GLA, and we'll have Fargo as the tank. Nick Pine says, the best of 13 China talks. Do you know what? I'm going to be honest with you, I still think Fargo would win that. I'm pretty sure Fargo would win that. Yeah, I know Tox is obviously... It's a fairly big imber, but I actually think it's not the worst. It's certainly not the worst imber in the game. I mean, it is very imbalanced, but I'd say it was worse. Air SW is definitely worse. And in any case, yeah, Fargo is actually a bit of a beast with normal China. So yeah, a bit of a toughie. CyanSpider in good spirits. That's very nice. Pro lol, I'm joking, noob. Ah, but okay, did you catch my latest comments? Fargo probably costs AK Baloney more money than his wife or girlfriend ever could. Hello there, Daniel. Hope you're doing well. And Akarin ZH, hello to you as well. Alright, we are in match number 4 now. And this time we see the reverse. So this time we see Fargo in the bottom left as the tank, and in the top right we have CyanSpider as the vanilla GLA. Okay, baloney. ZH cost me money in general must be probably one of the biggest understatements going. In fairness, I'm actually going to say the same as well. I must admit, when I actually logged it, I was shocked at even how much I'd spent. So yeah, obviously your figure significantly dwarfs what I've invested, but nonetheless, massive appreciation from the entire community, of course. Goes without saying. Right, what have we got here then from CyanSpider? Gonna see a no boxing. We are gonna see a triple dozer. Sorry, triple dozer. Yes, triple dozer and triple supply builder from Fargo, and I think that's very nice. He probably feels like CyanSpider's going to play a little on the passive side, so maybe he thinks that actually he will get away with this builder, and I'm pretty sure he'd be right in thinking that. Akarin says, was going to play today, but Size couldn't do it. Yeah, that's the 3v3 tournament where you hammered us. I definitely, you know, in retrospect, I definitely should have chosen better teammates. Yeah. To be honest with you, I just thought it would be a laugh, but I didn't even end up having a laugh in the end. It was just kind of embarrassing. Okay, this is a nasty truck rush here from Fargo, actually. Nicely done. Didn't even have to move the screen, just saw this coming in nice. That was pretty cool. Nice tunnel position up here. Meanwhile, Fargo's going to know a Terratech's coming in. But first and foremost, CyanSpider is going to use that technical to deal with the truck. Question is, will there be a scrap denying time? I imagine there will be. Fargo's normally very, very good at that. So 3, 2, 1, here comes scrap deny. No, he's going to give him the scrap. Oh, that's generous of him. How sweet of Fargo. What a guy. And who said Fargo was a meanie, eh? Actually saying that, that's pretty mean. And this gap could be really annoying to deal with as well. Yeah, it's going to be a pain. Maybe he should try and Terratech it. Ooh! I heard a sound, which I'll see in about a minute and a half. I'll respond to that in a sec. I'm actually going to try and keep my eyes open for this time. This technical now coming in. The Terratech coming in over here, but the mines come in. Ooh, unlucky. Very close. The mine's just about stitching him up there. Gap nearly goes down to this technical, but it goes down in the end. Technical now coming in to cause some harassment. That's very nice. Will it run through and chase? Hopefully not. Gat's going to come and... Yeah, it did. Okay, it did run over. And the Gat is free to roam. We see a war factory down here and a war factory down here now, including the original one here, and unfortunately CyanSpider wasn't able to knock out any supplies and mines surrounding every building here, more or less. And now it's just going to be an absolute surround on his base. Akarin, Ivan Barrett. Yep, Ivan Barrett to everyone, by the way. Absolutely. I've got a colleague of mine who I work pretty close with at work who also is celebrating that today. Okay. Yeah, Flamer's now just coming in. And economy completely shut down here for CyanSpider, collecting absolutely nothing right now. Can he engage this gate? He's going to try. I think you'll succeed. And I think that technical, if it survives, which it does, I think it could... no, okay. I was going to say it could, but Fargo was like, nah, I'm not having any of that. Just in case. Just in case he can't completely shred his base in time. Ruthless from Fargo. Very nice, though. Flamer coming in here, and there's another Flamer in here. Gats here, and like I say, yeah, just no collection for CyanSpider. He's just had his resources completely knocked stuffing out of him, and he's only got 2 buildings left now. This Flamer only going down to half health when it's heroic. Very nice against the tunnel. There's a worker here, but can't build anything. There's the GG. Alright, match number 4 goes the way of... Well, when CyanSpider eventually finds the exit button, it's taking his time. There it is. Slight delay there, but alright, we got there in the end. Okay, it is match point for Fargo. I think this isn't really surprising, but I'm going to say the same thing that Millie did in the equivalent match last year when CyanSpider was against Eco Crazy, which is let's just root him on and see if he can get a game. You never know. He nearly took it as inf. He was pretty close, actually. It's certainly the closest he's come to winning a game. Alright, your map again, my friend. See what you go for. Okay. Let's try. Will he go for a snowy map? I hope he doesn't, because that would just look really rubbish. But I suppose... Oh, no, yeah, it's just going to be all desert today, which I like. I'm a big fan of that, especially with these colours. And just wait on Fargo to select the map, and we will go into what is, I'm going to say, 95% the last match. You never know, though. Could be ASW, and CyanSpider could pull a worldie off. We shall see. Okay. Oh, I've just realised I'm such a noob. Right. How am I going to do this? I know how I'm going to do it. Oh, aka Baloney, my man. $25. Thank you very much, mate. Very, very kind of you. Much appreciated. And, of course, probably worth noting that that is effectively an indirect sponsorship in a future event, because, let's be honest, it will just end up getting recycled into events in future, as will probably most of my donations. But, yeah, no, thank you very much, mate. Massive donation. Appreciate that. Thank you, thank you. The Godfather, that is, a.k.a. Baloney. It looks like Fargo's just having... far gone for the minute. Just having a cheeky little break. There he is. Okay. We are back. And into game number 5. Once CyanSpider realises that Fargo's back. What armies will we get? That'd be nice to see an Air Force involved. Or just some nice matchup in general. Let's see what we get. As soon as Fargo actually selects go, that is. The only downside of today's stream, I knew that I'd be able to get this stream in during lunch, which means I still got to eat lunch. And I've also got a football match tonight, which actually is kind of why I can't co-cast later. But at the end of the stream, I'll just quickly go over the upcoming matches, a brief overview of the World Series before I shut off, and get myself some lunch. All right, into game number 5, and we have a GLA China. All right. So in the south we have CyanSpider in his sign, and he's playing as the Vanilla China. And in the north we have Fargo in his blue, and he is playing as the Vanilla GLA. So we have Vanilla China, Vanilla GLA. Alright. What will Fargo and CyanSpider go for here? I'd like to see something wild actually from CyanSpider. Do you know what? Just go for a load of elixirs, why not? And just hope to God that Fargo just doesn't quad spam, although to be honest, he probably will. So maybe that isn't the best strategy. Hello to everyone I've not said hi to, by the way. I believe I've covered everyone else, but everyone off, but just in case I haven't. Hello, hello. Okay. That was an interesting cancel there. Looks like it was an arms dealer build, and now he's just going to get that in. That's going to be a fake arms dealer. Yep, it is. I think it is. Yep, judging by the build speed. Cheeky worker down here. Are we going to see a fast third supply, though? Might actually end up seeing it. Terrorist getting rallied. Okay, that's nice. Nice from Fargo. War Factory here, and he's gone dual supply. Okay, so he's just going to go... This is actually probably the most standard build I've seen CyanSpider do, actually, in this set so far. And sometimes going standard is... I think when you're up against it, especially against an expert, going standard is probably your best bet. You know, stick to what you know. When you're against a good player, or a player that's better than you, you certainly should do that. I should have done that against Facey the other night. I didn't. I just kept doing a load of all-ins, and I'm pretty sure that cost me at least a couple of games, but there we go. Okay, it was easy for... Hello. And goodbye. Poor Dozer. It lived a good life. It didn't live a good life. But this worker actually gets denied. Very nice here from CyanSpider. It looks like the Rax is going to come here to try and deny this. But this is his last Dozer, and Fargo's going to know that. So is he just going to get an early hunt in? Alright, we see the Terratech here, which actually is going to go back. Worker here might actually end up coming in and just completing the tunnel. But is CyanSpider paying attention? Will he actually let him get away with that? I don't think he will. It looks like he's going for the crush there, and he's going to get it. Yep, nicely done. Now we see a Dragon Tank and Gats moving forward, and we see a Terratech here, which will likely... It could actually take both, but the question is... Okay, no, it's just he's not going to be greedy here, Fargo. He's suspecting there's a chance of mines. Oh, actually, could get denied. No, it's not going to get denied. Nearly. See, Flamer's coming forward. Outpost here. Fairly nice build actually here. He's actually built the right units. Can this Gat deny? No, not quite. Okay, Flamer's going to come in now. Needs to be careful that he doesn't burn down his own units here, CyanSpider. And he's actually expanded to a third supply. Not looking too terrible from here, although he is losing his trucks here quite easily. Probably going to get mines here now, or I hope he does. Okay, CD Tech RPG here. That's going to deny that, and that paves the way for the Scorpion to now come in and deal with the Dragon Tank. Okay. He's got another one here. I'd like to see a Flame Wall. Yep, we do, but he's got a Super Sec. Alright. Yeah. That spells trouble. Rebuilding his second War Factory here. Okay, that makes sense. Fargo deciding to not get scrap. He's just going... Well, I think he's letting CyanSpider off the hook a little bit here. But he is just doing a good job of holding here, Fargo. And the longer he holds, the better it gets for him. Only need a little bit of map control. It's very nice. That's just a very good point. I really need to consider it. I think my problem is when I'm playing GLA, I just try and get too much control, really. Okay, this technical being annoying, but the guy is going to try and deny that now. Meanwhile, in Fargo's base, just sort of chilling a little bit. Just going, keeping it nice and simple, which is nice. This area completely unsecured, just with the one Gat. Will Fargo actually try and be cheeky and come in with another worker at some point? Gets the scrap there, okay. This technical is now roaming around being really annoying. Is at least Vet 1. Is that Grenade Tech or is that... Oh, it's a Super Tech. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the thing. It's just this one unit. Just does the business, really. I think that one unit could actually go and win the game microed correctly. Doesn't even need all of this, you know what? Just Fargo in his mind. Is he going to try and get a second one here? I think he is. That might actually be... I think that's a... Well, it's going to... Yeah, I think he might get a second one here. Yeah, I think he is going to get another one. That's painful. And it's also... I think it's got 5 RPGs in as well. We'll see that in a second. Yeah, it has. There we go. That goes down instantly. Quads come in. His position's now going to get shut down. And if he's not careful, he's going to get insta-dozer hunted. Something got shut down there. I'm not entirely sure what. I think it was just a tunnel cancelled by Fargo. He's decided to reposition it. Dozer now making a run for it. Fargo... Did Fargo... Oh no, he's got his Super Tech there. Fargo's going to let him get off the hook, but I don't think it's going to matter. I think it's only a matter of time before that Dozer goes down. And this is it. This is the beginning of the end for CyanSpider. And yet, here comes the Super Tech now. It's going to go and take the final Dozer. And as soon as this goes down and this Gat, that is it. CyanSpider will have absolutely nothing in the tank. And that's it. All he's got is power, supplies, and a couple of garrisons. He actually has no ability to produce any units, so apart from trucks. That's fun. There it is, well played. GG's, and he'll say good luck next, I'm sure. And he's just slowly decaying. He's even building supply here, cheeky. And all the best for your next round. Very nice guy, CyanSpider, actually. Is very pleasant, I must say. Very pleasant guy. And yeah, Fargo we'll go into round number 2. Bye and GG. And that will be, I'm going to just make sure GG's and make sure he sees it. Alright.
You have been defeated.
Time to far throw the set. Yeah, imagine he did. Not quite on this occasion. I think that would have been some throw, that's for sure. Rest of your days. Okay, let's get myself out of here and out of Game Ranger. Alright, let's have a little look then at the upcoming day. Obviously, we've just seen match number 23 in round 1, which is CyanSpider against Fargo. Obviously, streamed by myself. Next up, match number 20. So, a pretty mouth-watering prospect in the semi-world, I'd say. Queen Muff against Meti. This ought to be a pretty awesome game. Streamed by the legendary Millard9. I was hoping to co-cast this. Unfortunately, at some point, I then suddenly realised that I have a football match tonight, unfortunately, at 17:30 GMT. So I could have stuck around for half an hour, but let's be honest, what's the point? I'm pretty sure the set will last longer than that. So I figured I'd let Millard either find another co-caster or fly solo on it. So anyway, this match, like I say, 16:30 GMT. Definitely tune into that one. That is going to be some match for sure. I'll probably tune into it even for the first half an hour and just leave my PC chilling, as you do. And that's it for today, just one more match. And then we only it's starting to quiet down. We are seeing the majority of the games come through here. It's worth noting that there is a possibility of Hawkeye versus Firelord being today. And if it does happen, if Firelord is feeling better, that will be most likely streamed by Zezon between 14 and 15 GMT today. So yeah, keep an eye out on Zezon's channel, which can easily be found, to be honest with you, by coming into here. If you come into this stream box, you'll be able to find under the streamers list, you've got Stanislav TV. If you click on this channel here, that'll take you there, or even him if you're really not sure how to do that, but I don't think that's necessary. So yeah, tomorrow just the one match. We have here another fairly decent match here, I think. I can't remember. I think Kitty is alright. And we know Hero's a fairly decent player, so that'll be good. Queen Muff streaming that tomorrow at 15 GMT. And then we have a sort of fairly chilled Saturday, just the 2 games, both only an hour apart. Currently both needing a streamer, but I'm pretty sure between now and then we'll get streamers for both of them. Again, I would, but I can't because I've got football again. Then Sunday, we've got a decent afternoon Sunday. A shame that they're not staggered out more, but we do have 5 matches on the cards. 3 of them at 15 GMT. I would say that this one is going to be... I was hoping to stream this one, but BL9... there's a chance I might stream this one still alongside BL9 RTV and give an English commentary on this one. But I don't think it's necessary, and there's also another very tasty match going on at the same time with Queen Muff, so maybe there'll be a co-cast there instead, because I think I'm going to do that at some point. Having said that, maybe Queen Muff would prefer to go solo on that one, so we'll let her decide. It's entirely up to her. And then there is also Owen Cover, Azuz, and Machiavelli versus Commando at 18 GMT. Currently need a streamer for this one. Again, I would, but I'm normally not around at this time on the Sunday. If I am, though, I'll pick it up. There's a small chance, but realistically, I don't think I'll be around, unfortunately. In terms of the round 2s, we have another match at Sunday 18 GMT, which is going to be Boyka versus Reznov, streamed by the guy that was actually knocked out by Reznov, Mr. Dominator, in probably one of the upsets of round 1. I say upset. Reznov's a super good player. Domi knew that, and at the end of the day, like you can lose to a player like Reznov. Even an expert can. He really played very well on the day. So that is at 18 GMT on the Sunday. Again, like I said, streamed by Domi. You can catch round 2 POV stream of Google against Antwerp. That was played last night. And then Monday 17th, 17 GMT, we're going to see Google actually stream Humanity versus Roll, which should be a very nice game actually. So yeah, tune in for as many of those as you can. I'm actually going to get myself some lunch and back up and running with work for the rest of the afternoon. Let's go into the stream ending screen. Leave it there. Thank you very much again, AKA. You absolute legend. I appreciate that, mate. And thank you all for watching. GG's, and see you next time.